Hello stars, to Jew22 here, and welcome back to the Breakdown Super Show. This show is brought to you by MuchGames.ca, Slack Slouch Gaming, Gamecast, Sons of Kojima, the Yoshi Clan, Mis Amigos, or Dem Boys as you want to call them, or the McGrumps, and then what else? And the Sovereign Elpiers, among other sponsors. Albeit either tightly or loosely, in some form of capacity. Anyway, this match is the first of two championship scrambles, 20-minute time limit on the match. Two superstars start in the ring, and every 5 minutes a new superstar enters the fray. If a superstar scores a pinfall or a submission over another, he becomes the champion for that time. Whoever is the champion at the end of 20 minutes officially is the champion. So, I mean, those are just the basic rules. So, currently, the champion is Ken Shamrock, which means he starts out as the champion in possession, because at this time, it's up for grabs. So, Ken Shamrock is in possession of the title, and if nothing happens between now and the end of the time limit, then he remains the champion. But then you have this man, Stone Cold Steve Austin, probably the most popular superstar to ever come out in the late 90s going into the 2000s. This guy was on top of the world, and you know, the fame has not gotten so far to his head that he forgot his roots. No, in fact, he's doing things that he never did get to do when he was younger, of course, like do some hobbies, do podcasts. In fact, his podcast is amazing, so do check that out if you ever get a chance to, especially if you have iTunes, or if somehow you have access to his podcast. Do check that out, by the way. But yeah, Steve Austin is a man. And his opponent... So you have Kane, the United States champion. That championship is not on the line. But of course, you're thinking, wait a minute, didn't we see Kane in the previous match? Yes, that was Kane's older self in the first match. What you're seeing is his younger self. So I just want to clarify that. And also, if Kane so happens to win the Intercontinental title, then he will vacate the United States Championship, and we will have to have a match to determine a new title holder. But right now we have Kane and Stone Cold Steve Austin to begin the matchup. So they'll have 5 minutes to beat the hell out of each other before the next person comes out. Quite honestly, the best place to come in is either number 3 or number 4, because if you're number 1 or number 2, you have to start the whole thing and last to the very end. And by the time it's towards the end, you're at a you're at a physical disadvantage, because you'll be tired, you'll be beaten, and there's a good chance that you'll be pinned or forced to submit a lot by that point as the match progresses. On the other hand, if you are the last to enter at number 5, you don't have a lot of time. Time is actually against you at that point, because someone would have already gotten a pinfall or submission, and then it becomes very hard to get a pinfall or submission on anybody, because about everybody else is going to break it up more often than not. So it's always a good it's a good position to be in, either number 3 or number 4, because you're not as tired, but you have a lot more opportunities to win. So, I mean, that's just my analysis of it. A back suplex onto Steve Austin. So far the match has stayed in the ring, which is probably the safest place to be anyway. A snapmare and an elbow right to the back of the neck, and we all know how Steve Austin has had a bad neck and a bad back, really. A bad spine. He's had spinal issues, especially ever since his match at SummerSlam 97 against the late great Owen Hart. I mean, he recovered, but he just was not the same. He just wasn't the same, and while he was able to succeed in spite of that, ultimately it led to his retirement. I have a feeling he would have lasted a lot longer than he actually did if that had not happened, but who knows. But now the match is outside the ring, and it is Falls Count Anywhere. There are no disqualifications and no countouts, so the match can be on the inside as well as the outside of the ring. And, well, whipped into the official, though. Then rammed into the post. Rammed into the post again and thrown back in the ring is Kane. Oh, okay, well now both competitors are back in. That was kind of weird. A back elbow. And thrown outside the ring again is Steve Austin. And wait a minute. Tombstone pile driver on the floor, and that busted open Steve Austin. And is that enough? 1. No, kick out by Steve Austin. If Kane had gotten that, he would have been the champion in possession. But instead, the match continues, and Ken Shamrock technically is still, technically still the champion right now. 1. Nope, kick out at 1. But yeah, Ken Shamrock is in possession of the title just by default because he was the champion going in. But a DDT on Austin on the floor. Is that enough? 1. 2. No, kick out by Steve Austin. And then rammed into the post, and rammed into the post again, so turnabout is fair play. But right now, Austin is in a bloody mess already, and that cannot bode well for him as the match progresses. Little less than 30 seconds away from finding out who number 3 is. Oh, and then a clubbing blow to the back of the neck. And a whip into the corner. And then a clothesline on the Kane. Well, it's Sonic. So you have Sonic of Nintendo Planet. And you already have Kane of Spectre. And as well as Steve Austin, who's in for himself. An elbow right to the head of Steve Austin. And out goes Steve Austin again. And of course Sonic is playing it cool. He knows that he has to pick his spot and go for it. Oh, now he's going after Steve Austin. He realizes that Austin is easy pickings. But, I mean, that can't really... Okay, there we go. And then rammed into the steps and ricocheted off the post. Wait. 1. 2. No, kick out by Steve Austin. I'm surprised Kane didn't even bother to break up the pinfall. I mean, after all, they're rivals, aren't they? I would have thought so. I mean, not to say that Steve Austin and Kane weren't. They were. A double gutbuster on a Kane, or onto Steve Austin, excuse me. A pinfall. 1, 2. Nope. Not quite. I mean, right now Steve Austin is hurt. He's beaten, and oh my God! A spear right through the barricade onto Steve Austin. I mean, that might have taken a lot out of him right then and there. And Austin goes, or excuse me, Kane goes for the pin, but it was already broken up by Sonic. And a bulldog on the Sonic from Steve Austin. Might have to turn my phone off or phone down. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we didn't really miss much though. Oh, and Steve Austin does to Sonic what he did to him earlier. Rammed into the steps and ricocheted off the ring. And then a headbutt onto Steve Austin, excuse me. And broken up again by Sonic as Kane was going for a pinfall attempt. And now Steve Austin just going on adrenaline. I can't even talk. Ugh. Must be something in my mouth. Anyway. Another pinfall attempt. 1. Nope. Broken up again by Sonic. And then, well, okay, well that didn't go so well. And then rammed into the barricade is Sonic. And then a headbutt to Sonic. And then pinfall on Sonic. 1. Nope, broken up immediately by Kane. And then rammed into the post again and again onto Steve Austin and thrown in the ring. And Sonic goes right after Steve Austin. Oh, but Austin counters. And Stunner! 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 Stunner onto Sonic. And wait, what's wrong with Sonic? Oh, what? No, not even a 1 count, but that busted open Sonic. What the hell? And a kicking combination onto Steve Austin. I mean, that just came out of nowhere, and that's the thing about Steve Austin's Stone Cold Stunner, is that it can come out of nowhere and surprise you. Although, a backside slam onto Steve Austin, is that enough? 1. Nope, broken up immediately by Sonic. But yeah, just like that, Sonic is busted open. And we're about less than 30 seconds away from whoever number 4 is. Nope, countered by Austin. Oh, nice double axe handle onto Sonic. And then, nope, broken up by Sonic though. And we have Edge, the youngster. We have the youngster Edge, and I'll tell you one thing about Edge is that Edge is just, I mean, he's a rising star, and what better way to do it than to become the Intercontinental Champion. I mean, his brother won the championship in a similar manner, in the same matchup type, championship Scramble. But we'll see if Edge can do the same as, wait a minute. Chokeslam on to Steve Austin. 1, 2. Oh, and Kane got the pinfall victory, so now Kane is in possession of the championship, so all Kane has to do is not get pinned or allow a pinfall or submission to happen amongst the remaining competitors. So we now know who number 5 is. It's going to be the champion coming into this match, Ken Shamrock. Wait, 1. Nope, kick out by Kane. Although Kane right now, even though Kane is number 2, I believe, Kane hasn't been hurt a lot. And plus, he's very, very powerful nonetheless, so you're going to have to do more than that to beat Kane. A jawbreaker on the edge. And a Hurricane Rana with a pinfall. 1, 2. Nope, kick out by Kane. But just barely, though. And Kane is going to exit the ring. I was about to say that's not a good idea, especially if someone gets a pinfall in the ring or somewhere else. You always got to keep your enemies close. And a hard whip into the corner. And now, wait. Downward spiral. Downward spiral. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, but wait a minute. 1, 2. Oh, broken up just barely by Sonic. I mean, that was Edge's big chance to become the world champion. Or not the world champion, excuse me. The Intercontinental champion. Excuse me, my fault. And now, wait. Nope, not even a 1 count on Edge. Edge is just way too fresh at this point. And a dropkick on a Kane to send him on the outside. Oh, nice move by Edge onto Steve Austin. Meanwhile, on the outside, you have, wait, a Northern Light suplex with a pinfall. 1, 2. No, kick out by Steve Austin. Oh, and a huge kick right to the head of Sonic. And whoa, nice Hurricane Rana onto Kane from Sonic, and a suplex on the edge. And Steve Austin, I'm not sure what Steve Austin's trying to do. Might be trying to get a breather here, but wait a minute. On the inside of the ring, we have Kane set up on the top rope. And a back superplex onto Kane. I mean, that'll definitely take a lot of starch right out of the Big Red Machine. And now, wait a minute. Blue Tornado onto Kane. Wait. 1, 2. No, just a 1 count on Kane. Of course, Kane is a beast. I mean, you're going to have to do more than that to beat him, but of course, I think I have to think that Kane might have felt that a little bit, as Kane now goes right after Edge. And Kane, for some reason, exits the ring. I don't know why. Powerbomb onto excuse me, Sonic. Oh, nice move onto Steve Austin from Edge. And another one. And now, finally, we have the champion coming into this match, Ken Shamrock. Well, even though he's at a physical advantage, he's at a time limit disadvantage. He only has more or less 5 minutes to come in and get this win. And now Ken Shamrock going right after Edge. Now wait, outside the ring, wait a minute. 1, 2. And Sonic got it! Sonic just pinned Kane, and now Sonic is in possession of the Intercontinental Championship. And you couldn't have gotten a bigger one against Kane, who is your rival, Inspector. And now, wait, what's... oh, Sonic has a chair. Now let's see, what's he going to do with it? And, well, pinfall attempt on Edge from... Steve Austin, but it didn't go through. A reverse bulldog? Yeah, a reverse bulldog onto onto Kane, although Kane just comes back with a rake in the eyes. And then suplex, a big one onto Kane. And now Kane just getting pounded. Double flapjack onto Sonic. Nope, broken up immediately by Shamrock. And now a sleeper hold onto Shamrock, but broken up immediately by Edge and Kane. And it looks like Steve Austin and Shamrock are going to fight on the outside. And then a headbutt to Shamrock. And now inside the ring we have Kane and Edge. And Kane just beating the hell out of Edge. And now, uh-oh, wait a minute. Kane chokeslam onto Edge. Goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, nope. Kick out by Edge. Oh, spear! Spear! Spear onto Sonic. 1, 2, 3, and Edge got the pinfall. So Edge is now in possession of the title. If he can hold on to it for the better part of 2 minutes, he will be the new champion. Right now, it's anybody's ball game at this point. All Edge has to do is prevent a pinfall or submission over anybody, including himself, and he'll win. And a chair shot right to the head of Edge. Then one right to the back. Then another one. Oh, I guess he also got a little bit of Sonic. And now a reverse bulldog on a Kane. And Steve Austin has a chair. And, well, Shamrock got the chair before he could be hit with it. Nope. Oh, and a chair shot right to Ken Shamrock. And, well, Edge missed that move for some reason. I don't know why. And, okay, Sonic. What the hell, Sonic? What are you doing? But, yeah, in the meantime, Austin was beating the hell out of Ken Shamrock with that chair on the outside. Meanwhile, inside the ring, we have Edge and Kane. And a capture suplex onto Steve Austin, and that also hit the barricade a little bit. And a power slam onto Austin. But we got about a little over 30 seconds left. All right, now all 5 men are in the ring. A clothesline onto Ken Shamrock. Barring any miracles from anyone else, Edge is going to win this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it's over. So your winner of this championship scramble and new Intercontinental Champion, Edge. So Edge, much like his brother before him, has won the Intercontinental title in a championship scramble. So Edge is the new champion. Congratulations to Edge. Well-deserved victory. And I can't believe it. Edge has pulled it out. I have to give him credit where credit is due, because Edge, I mean, he came in there with little to no chance of winning, but I mean, Edge, he if I'm not mistaken, Edge drew number 4, so that goes to show you that 4 and 3 have the best odds of winning, and he proved it. I mean, of course, Kane as well as Sonic had a chance to leave as the champion, but instead, that honor goes to Edge. So congratulations to Edge. But folks, we still have more matches coming up right after this. Stay tuned.